This is gonna be a good day.
This is V, guys. I'm the J.
And we are back. We talk about the good stuff.
We are. There's been some really interesting stuff, pretty controversial stuff that's going on this week. Let's start with the one that I think made you most upset.
Ooh, what was that one?
Bachelor in Paradise.
Keep it 100, I don't watch the show. But in this scenario, it's a young white woman. Do you remember her name?
Yes, it's Corinne Olympios.
There you go. And a black man named
Demario Jackson.
She's on it, y'all.
Yes.
They are hooking up, they're rubbing, touching, loving. Apparently, Corinne is wasted. So they say.
White girl wasted.
White girl wasted. One of the producers thought things went too far, thought Corinne could not give her consent. Now there's a full-fledged investigation. ABC has stopped the show, maybe canceling the show.
I'm more upset with the producers. I feel like in the reality TV world, a lot of limits are pushed, a lot of boundaries are pushed to create great television. Unfortunately, in an effort to make good television, someone could have been raped. Someone could have been fondled inappropriately. There could have been some harassment.
Yeah. It goes too far on these shows. And new information, they said that Corinne had been kissing several people there, and that, you know, Corinne was a good time girl.
She was.
No victim blaming here, we still don't know. And Corinne has not gone on record to blame Demario for any of this, and Demario is not under investigation. I think that's very important to say.
Yeah.
The incident is under investigation, but Demario is not.
I think we should all wait sometimes before we start victim blaming and victim bashing and coming up with who we think is at fault in these kind of situations, which actually brings us to,
girl, speaking of accusations,
Bill Casby, guys.
Bill Cosby.
This trial has finally got underway. I think the thing that's most interesting that we're going to get into is seeing who from the Cosby cast has come out in support of him. And by support, we mean like physically being there. It's one thing to be like, ooh, Bill, I got your back. It's another one.
Text message.
Yeah, it's another one to show up in court. And Keshia Knight Pulliam, she's showing up, y'all.
Loyal to the soil, ride or die. She was there for Bill. She walked in with him. She took pictures. She posted them. And then she was on the Today Show talking about how her TV dad is doing. And I think a lot of people initially were like, Keshia, how could you? Like, you're a mom, you have a daughter, you're a woman, how could you support this man? But that just goes back to accusations. We don't know. We don't have all of the information that the jury has now been presented with. And so Keshia answered the question. She just said,
it won't change the love, because when you have family, people falter, people make mistakes, things happen, but in no way is that condoning sexual assault.
I think hearing her statement on the Today Show kind of helped me a little bit more see that she was really sincere and that it was genuine. But I think that she has to know that people are giving her a little bit of a side eye after her baby daddy put a little bit of their business out there. Because it made her look a little cuckoo. It made her look a little crazy. You were like, oh, okay, Keshia a little crazy. She's a little nutty. But at the end of the day, I think I do support the fact that she wants to be there for her TV dad. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, because if you think about it, if this was your dad and or TV dad that you knew since you were 5 years old, I think it would be hard to just be like, whoop, whoop. I'm not going to be supportive of you. But everyone in the Cosby family is not doing that. But my Auntie Sheila was there. Shout out to Sheila. Auntie Sheila, I'm going to call you later because I want the tea, girl. I didn't know you was going to be walking down the street in Philly for the trial. I'll say this. If my Auntie Sheila is standing for Bill, he might be innocent, y'all, because she is a God-fearing woman.
She got the tea, y'all. She always got the tea. Do you have the tea on Tinashe, though?
I do not. I don't have the tea on Tinashe.
Nobody has the tea. And this goes back to, again, facts, folks. We got to deal with facts. Tinashe did an interview with The Guardian. To summarize it, she had one little part of the interview in which she talked about colorism in the black community and how she felt like she didn't fit in certain times because of her mixed race. Needless to say, the girl went through some things. Black Twitter got a hold of this and let her have it. Apparently, they understood this statement to be, Tinashe feels like she's not successful because of colorism. That ain't what she said, y'all. Y'all gotta read the whole article. The whole article.
You can't read a full article on Twitter, by the way, with 140 characters. There's only so much you're gonna get. So that means you gotta pick up a magazine, millennials. You're gonna have to open it. You're going to have to read, people, or go online and read all 2,500 words of this story. Because if you had, you would have saw that it was a separate paragraph. He had moved on. He had digressed.
new paragraph, new subject.
And got on to something different, which was her adolescence, her time in high school, and that's where the colorism issue came up. She was talking about something totally different. Sierra, Rihanna, Beyonce had nothing to do with her colorism talk. I need y'all to stop reading from Twitter and Instagram. Just knock it off.
There's been so much this week. We were gonna mention Amber Rose. We were gonna talk about her bush.
I'm not giving that burning bush any energy.
It needs no more attention. So in case y'all are wondering, why didn't get to that? That was a hot topic. Not for us, not over here, not gonna do it. And with that note, we will see you next week.
Peace.